final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll bring it back. So Vanderbilt's offense will take the field first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking for room at the 40. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the touchdown doors. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Mays. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Pass the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Thompson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Bulldogs will snap it on first and 10. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Underwood. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And they find him early, and they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and
he's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
To the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Commodores will send out the punt unit. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. He's going to get loose. They will get him. It's a touchdown.
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Got his man downfield. All by himself down the middle. The 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Uncorks it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quickly out to the tight end.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Give to the back. He has the post and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They get to the line quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnett. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look.
There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Commodores have their offense in high gear.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll pull it on the read. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-maker. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught in the backfield, it's Durr. Inside the 30. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. From the gun. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Makes a man miss. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Vanderbilt!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. New set of downs after the completion. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Georgia going up tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Thompson. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thompson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The run to the left. At the 35, he's open. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. That's caught. It's Frazier. Open space at the 25. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The give to the back. Works his way. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Finds his man. It's Barnett. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Barnett. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Caught in the backfield. It's Durr. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense that time growing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pulls it in. It's Wiley. He's loose on the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open, and he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Back's looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Looking for blockers. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Trying the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This offense has it with really good field position. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped by
be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wiley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Out of bounds he goes, they'll mark it at the 16.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Now on the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? 3:25. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to keep it in the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll throw it. This time it's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Commodores decide to punt it away.
Timeout, Georgia.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the foot.
There he goes. On the ball. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Inside the 45. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He'll off one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 30. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much